with Tom and then Jeff.
Trayce, the way that game played out for 40 minutes, certainly had ebbs and flows. Well, as that game was going on, man, what were you feeling, sensing was happening with you guys?
I think the biggest thing for us was just straight long drives. But credit to the guys, honestly, at the end of the day, this is even though they're 1-6, 1-7, this is still a Big Ten away team. And at the end of the day, we found a way to win. So helps our confidence a lot, especially in close games like this. So I thought it was great for us. So.
All right, Rabbi, then Seth.
Yeah, Trey. So first guy since Hakeem to beat in 09 with a 25, 20, and 5 game. Why were you able to get it to that level? I mean, you've been playing really well for a stretch here, but that's just a different level. What led to that?
Honestly, I'm just playing basketball. Really, it's nothing. I'm just trying to help my teammates, and at the end of the day, they're putting me in great positions, catching the ball, and then I'm just attacking on offense. And so they kind of played a spread out 2-3, and they doubled, but I thought I went quicker than the double, and then just rebounding and just trying to have a knack for the ball. So that's what I was doing.
All right, Seth, and then Zach on Zoom.
You've had plenty of highlight reel plays this season. I thought that alley-oop you had with the big extension was one of your best this season. I mean, do you almost surprise yourself with some moments like that when you're able to make those plays? Because it seems like you do things like that almost every game now.
I mean, it really is. And when you're in the flow of the game, I just think of it as another play. Like when he threw it, I kind of thought it was high, but you're just have so much adrenaline pumping through you. So at the end of the day, I felt like I could go get it. So I extended and I got it. And it looked cool. I saw it on Twitter, so I thought it looked cool afterwards. But it was a great pass by Jalen, and I'm just glad I capitalized on it.
All right, Zach and Wilson.
Trayce, forgive me, this is terribly cliche, but I guess just as a group, Coach Roseman mentioned how much he felt like seniors in particular set the tone in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game in huddles, communicating, keeping everyone upbeat. How different does a game like this feel, whatever the opponent, whatever the venue, for you coming back late in a close game that maybe it feels like in recent years you guys may not have found a way, especially on the road, to close out like this?
Yeah, especially just us on the road. I mean, throughout my career, we've struggled in games like this, and I credit Miller. He played 40 minutes, had some big threes, had some clutch baskets for us. He was really engaged, talking, vocal. Race, even though he didn't play that well on the offensive end of the floor, he was guarding battle, and he's still trying to recover. But at the end of the day, it was a group effort, and I thought we were together, and we never folded, especially when we got down. We were down 2. They had the ball, and we got to stop in a bucket. So it's just got to keep grinding and just play together, and that's what we're doing.
All right, Wilson, then William.
Trayce, with that zone Minnesota's running, just what did you see from that zone, and how do you feel like you guys handled it tonight?
I thought they played pretty well in the zone. I thought they were a little spaced out, though. I don't know what kind of zone they were trying to play. I thought at first they were trying to not, like, they're just going to shrink it in and not let me get the ball, but they kind of started getting wide, I think, because we started hitting shots. But it's just something that we're going to have to work on at the end of the day. But our defense, even though there were straight line drives, I don't know how much they scored. They scored still 57. So still locked in on the defensive end of the floor. And Coach Woodson always said if they score less than 60, you're going to have a chance. And so that's what happened.
All right, William, then Tyler.
Hey, Trayce, would you expand a little bit about how Miller played tonight? And you said it, played 40 minutes, 11 points, knocked down a couple big threes. How important was he for you guys tonight, just as a leader?
Miller is just a great leader, and he came here to make shots, and a lot of people credit to him for doing that or discouraged when he doesn't make shots. But at the end of the day, Miller hustles. He's playing on the defensive end of the floor. He's diving on loose balls. He's guarding. And those are all huge things that we need from him. At the end of the day, he's going to make his shots. He's going to shoot the ball when he's open. I always tell him whenever he gets a green light or it's even close, to let it fly. But at the end of the day, he's doing so much more than just being a catch and shoot shooter. And he's a big part of our winning streak right now.
Trayce,
Ty,
obviously,
the mic.
Trayce, obviously, you guys are without Mike Woodson today. I guess, how did you just see the rest of the coaching staff kind of prepare for that, and what have you enjoyed about being coached by those guys?
I just think that it's just a part of what Coach Woody preaches every day, and it's the next man up mentality. And so we didn't know that Coach Woodson wasn't coaching until this morning, and we weren't even nervous because we knew Coach Yah had it covered. We have a great staff. Everyone was locked in and engaged. Coach Kenya, Coach Yah, and B. Walsh, they took turns drawing up plays, doing stuff of that nature. So it wasn't just Coach Yah leading the ship, but at the end of the day, he did a great job. And credit to him. I'm glad we got that done for him.
All right, Mike, last one.
Trayce, you hit the go-ahead shot there on the offensive rebound off Race's missed free throw. Take us through that play. Did you have to do anything specific to kind of get yourself in the position to get that rebound, or was it just kind of a good bounce, or how did that work for you?
I had one in the first half where I kind of rooted them under, not really pushing, but just rooted them, got space. And I was really confused why they didn't put battle on that side and then have, I don't know his name, number one, Ola Joseph. I don't know why they didn't have him and have him sandwich me. But I just felt like if Race missed, I got to go get the ball. I kind of did the same thing against Syracuse last year. And so it was a big part of the game, but at the end of the day, we made a lot of big plays down the stretch that helped us win.
All right, thanks, Trayce.
Yeah, thanks.